So we've got the Royal Shakespeare Company there, the RSC, the Shakespeare Theatre, and of course the autumn is changing the colours. So we're at Stratford upon Avon, Warwickshire, United Kingdom. Just look at the colours of these trees. And we'll have a little walk across here. And there's the swans. One of them pecked me this morning because I didn't give it any food. Didn't have any food to give it. Look at these lovely red trees. Look at these. That's what you call autumn. Love that. And the boats are over here. Look at that. Lovely colours. I don't know what my good lady is doing. She's right over there, coming along very slowly behind the swans. I don't know what's happened there. We're walking over to where all the boats are. It was pouring with rain earlier today, and we were walking in the rain, but I'm glad we stayed out. We were half thinking, should we go back and give up on the day, but it's turned out rather nice. So I'm so pleased we didn't give up on it. Some lovely gardens over there by that plinth with somebody on top of it, somebody relating to Shakespeare, no doubt at all. And now you can see the big wheel over the other side there, and of course yet another horse chestnut tree with a disease. That's not autumn colours, there's rust. If you look at it on the leaves, there's actual rust on the leaves. Look, it's really sad to see. Almost all of them seem to have it. It's just terrible. But there we are. The oak tree there is hanging onto its leaves well, and we'll go over the little bridge and we'll go on to the other side. And this is the lock here where they go from this little, we'll call it a parking lot. It's not, but we'll call it that. And they go through to the other side into the River Avon, where Stratford upon Avon gets its name. Look at all the swans and geese. The geese are out, the swans are in the water. That beautiful willow tree on that little island there. Look at all those. One of this year's cygnets, as I say, pecked me earlier on because I didn't have food. So, never mind. Let's, yes, I saw, love. I love this beautiful bridge. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? There's a guy down here playing the guitar. I just watched another young lady playing guitar. She was playing some fantastic stuff, and we put £1 in her box, and I asked if she could film, and she was sadly too nervous to film. She said she was nervous in case she went wrong, so I said, well, it's your life, it doesn't matter, you know. She doesn't want filming, she doesn't want filming, but that's entirely up to her, so it's no big deal. But I thought she could have got some exposure being seen on YouTube. I did say that I would put it on YouTube, but never mind. Now we have to go over this side of the bridge. But some people can't work it out. Yes, they're not. There's arrows there, but of course that is incredibly difficult to work out. You know, when you see an arrow pointing in one direction and one in another, you'd have to. Well, you probably need to be PhD mathematics really to get what an arrow was meaning, because it's difficult. Come on, let's be honest. It's difficult when you see a set of arrows indicating one way. It's if you haven't done your maths PhD, you'd just wonder what these meant, wouldn't you? You'd think, now these two arrows, you think perhaps they mean go either way. This could mean that, couldn't it? Go either way, or go which way you like. Follow one of the arrows. But it could mean go the opposite way to the arrow, because it could mean I'm coming this way. I'm bored with this conversation now. But I still find it utterly amazing that people find it difficult to comprehend what that means. I understand if you have to go round people, you might have to go on to the other side, but... Oh, shut up, David, they're bored stiff with it. So, now I've got to go over the other side now to take a photo. Back onto the right side, onto the correct side. Sorry, it's actually the left side. David, stop it. We've had enough about left and right and this way, that way. Now I've got to find my wife. She's gone again. She was there, now she's gone again. It's amazing. Do you know, my wife should be a magician. She can vanish into thin air just like that. Hello, this tree thinks it's Christmas already. Look at this. The holly and the ivy. That'll do, David. Don't get them all to turn off. Yes, my wife manages to disappear into thin air. I think it's fabulous. She should be a magician, but she's not here. She was with me, right with me. Now she's disappeared. I love it. It's she's got this thing that she always turns up. Oh look, what's here? That's the big wheel. It is a big wheel. Now I've seen it going round, but there don't seem to be many people on it. There's a few people on it, but not many. Now we'll go down here, get a picture of the bridge and that's the wheel. Oh, there's people going on, look. £6 per person. 12 for the two of us. Oh my word. I'll probably see Irene over the other side of the bridge or something in a minute. I wonder where she's gone. But like her, I think she thinks I always turn up. I'll always turn up. I can say the same thing of her. She always turns up, sometime, somewhere. Let's look back at the big wheel then now. Oh, it's going round now. Look at that. Round and round. Most of the pods are empty, but a few of them have got peeps in. I can see what they do. They have to balance it. So if there's two this side, they have to put a couple in the other side. Got it. Oh, it's exactly... Yeah, I've got it. I suppose they'd have to, really, wouldn't they? You couldn't put all the people one side, could you? Right, we'll just have a quick look at the theatre from this side. The Royal Shakespeare Company Theatre in Stratford upon Avon, Warwickshire, United Kingdom. A big thank you to those who are still watching, despite the length and the rambling. Well, of course, this is the Rambling Rambler. Dave to his friends. And I have to thank you for subscribing. Thank you for those who are going to subscribe. Most grateful. And